guys, welcome back to my channel. First thing, I'm going to start off by priming my eyes. I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base primer in white. And as usual, I'm starting off with a bare face. I like to do this whenever I use, basically before I do my foundation, I like to do my eyeshadow just in case I catch any fallout. I can just dust it away or it'll get picked up when I do my foundation. So I'm going to be setting this in with translucent powder. Then I will be adding tape to the outer corners of my eye a little bit before where my brow ends, not quite lining it up, but still keeping that guideline right there. I normally do this area right here when I do my liner, so this is what the guideline I was following. For my eyeshadow today, I'm using the Morphe 25B Bronze Mocha shadow palette. This thing is pretty. I saw that it came out again. It sold out limited edition first round and they brought it back again, so if you're lucky to get your hands on this, you won't be disappointed. I love these two little palettes along with the Copper Spice one. So I'm just going to be building up colors, adding darker colors as I keep going. Then I'm going to take this darker shade right here, and I picked up a more smaller brush just to kind of focus on this outside. I wanted the focus to be on the outer corners of the eyes. That's just the look I went with this time. I kind of just sat down and recorded what came to mind. I wanted to use this palette, and that's as far as I knew. And I kind of looked up some ideas on Pinterest, but this is what I came up with, and I think it looks really pretty. Also, if the image kind of goes in and out of colors, I tried color correcting on this video because I set my ring light too high, so I was really like blending in. It was just white, so I wanted to try color correcting a little bit, and I hope it doesn't look that bad. So then I'm going to take this darker shade with that same tiny brush. This is a Morphe brush. I can't remember what number it is, but if you want to know, you can ask. Then I will be focusing this as we did on the other ones on the outer V area. And I won't be taking it in any further than the middle of my eye. So I'm just going to speed this other side along. I felt like this video was a little too long per usual, and I already showed you what I did slow, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little down. I'm trying to like rush through this so I could watch the Oscars, and then everything is disturbing noise, like the dogs are barking outside. We have the washing machine on right now, and I was just like, so frustrating. But I'm going to take this black shade from the Morphe Fall Into Frost shade, the color, sorry. Oh my god, Fall Into Frost palette. So I started off with this angled brush at first, but I was trying to do like an eyeliner type of thing up here, but I wasn't feeling it, so I went back to that little heavy dome brush. But since I did it to one side, I had to do it to the other, so we're just showing that process all over again. But in the end, I kind of like the effect it gave me, so I just kind of did the eyeliner to the middle of my eye, and then I will actually go over it with some gel liner or liquid liner in a little bit. So then I'm going to blend this all together so we can have some seamless lines, and I will be picking up this lovely like bronzy shade right here. I'm going to wet my brush before I apply this, and oh my god, look how pretty this is. Yes, it is so pretty for a reasonable price. This little palette like throws a little punch. So how many times can I say little in like one little segment? Anyways, we're going to pack this in our eyes without kind of swiping. We're just going to pat it in. And then I will be doing this to my other side. Hopefully we're going to speed through it. That way we can just zoom on by. So as you saw right there, I took some of that black and just kind of put it where the shimmer shade and the black meets. And then I'm going to blend that out. That way it just won't go like shimmer and then black and like craziness. Taking off the tape, and obviously this looks so painful, but it didn't hurt. And then with the magic of editing, I've done my foundation, my brows, and my contour and concealer. And then I'm going to be setting my whole entire face basically. And we will be moving right along. I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs liner, gel liner in black. And then I will be taking these two shades right here and using it on my lower lash line and buffing that out to make it a little bit more smoky and dramatic. And you can't forget about that beautiful little shimmer shade. I'm just going to pick it up in the same brush that I use for my eyelid. Then I will be taking the Kat Von D Trooper ink gel liner and just putting it along my lash line because my lashes that I use are very thin. So I wanted it to just be like an enhancement of my lash line and not a wing, because the tape gave us that crisp wing. And this is why I put it lower, because do you see it right there? Like, we do not even need to wing this out. So then I will be prepping them for my falsies. I'm using some mascara. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. And I'm going to be using these Morphe lashes. These are the 117, I believe, black. I'll list it down below. And they're very light and just kind of like very natural. So I'm going to just apply some more mascara and blend it in with my other lashes, my real lashes. I found these hard to apply just because they were so thin. I'm used to applying with like a thick band like the House of Lashes ones, but I love the natural effect it gives me, so that's why we use these. I'm going to be taking off my powder, and then I will be bronzing up my skin just a little bit to add a little bit more warmth and not look like a corpse, basically. And my favorite part, I'm going to highlight to the heavens. This is Jeffree Star Ice Cold. I'm using this first. I'm applying it on my cheekbones, down my nose, on my cupid's bow. Then I'm picking up the Laura Geller Peach Glow highlighter. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'm a fan. You have to like really swirl your brush around, and it takes a while to like show up color. I don't know, maybe I'm like doing it wrong, or maybe I should have gotten the Gilded Honey one. I don't know, I thought the peachy one would have been like better. Maybe it is just a subtle glow, I don't know. So I'm applying Jeffree Star Dominatrix, and then on top of that I'm going to apply Mannequin. I wanted to create like an ombre effect, but it didn't really give that look, but it was a little bit lighter in the center. With that, this look is complete. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. It makes me happy. Bye.